Hey, what's happening, everybody? Mac the Duelist coming at you again from the TCG Enterprise, where we talk about all your favorite card games. And speaking of card games, you guys, we got another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. We just updated it, and it's fairly well, honestly. We're going to go ahead and just check it all out into here. We have Necros, an update for Necros. Surprisingly enough, we finally got it up in order, so let's go ahead and go on with the list. Alright, so to start things off, you guys, we are going to be running one Necros of Metatron. It is a pendulum, the 25 by 3K. If your Necros card is banished face up, except during the damage step, you could target one spell or trap onto the field and banish it. You can use the effects of Necros Metatron once per turn. You can ritual summon this card with any Necros ritual spell. Must be ritual summon using monsters. And you cannot use level 9 monsters. During the main phase, quick effect. You can target one face-up monster you control, or that your opponent controls, and banish this card till the end phase. And if you do, banish that monster. You can only use the effects of Megatron once per turn. Any monster that is destroyed by battle with your Necros monsters is banished. That's really, really fun. But you only need the one of this. And then I am running one Necros of the Red Hair. You can ritual summon this card using without using any level 10 monsters. You can discard this card to tribute up to 2 Necros monsters from your hand or field. And if you do, send that many Necros cards from your deck to the graveyard. When a monster's effect is activated, quick effect, you contribute one monster from your hand or onto the field to negate the activation. If you do, banish that card. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. And then I am running 2 of Necros of Valkious. Some people are running 3. Might be a little bit too cloggy into my favor, but I'm just running the 2 myself. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish one Necros monster from your graveyard and discard this card, negate the attack and the battle phase. And during your main phase, you contribute up to 2 monsters from your hand or field. And if you do, draw the same number of cards that you tributed. That is awesome, honestly. It helps out with a lot of things. Gives things a lot of shed new light into the order of many, many things. Then we are running 3 Necros of Trishula. Main go-to on towards this card here. Honestly, I feel the 3 is necessary. Most would also agree with me, but just depending on the situation at hand. Regardless of that, when this card effect is activated that targets the Necros monster you control, quick effect, discard this card, negate the activation. When this card is ritual summoned, banish exactly 3 monsters your opponent controls, one each from their hand, the field, or the graveyard. It is based off Trishula, so it gets the Trishula effect. Then I have 3 Necros of Colossus. You can discard this card and add a Necros spell or trap from your deck to your hand. During either player's turn, you can target one face-up monster onto the field that was special summoned from the extra deck until the end of the turn. That the target's attack becomes 0, and that target's effects are negated as well, which is great. Then we're running 3 of the Bionac Necros. Main go-to on towards this card. It's a very good card. Discard this card and add 1 Necros monster from your deck to your hand, except for Bionac. You target 2 face-up monsters onto the field that were special summoned from the extra deck and shuffle them back into the deck. Very good stuff. Then I'm running 3 of the Unicorn. Really good stuff. When it's ritual summon, you could with any ritual spell card for Necros, you can ritual summon. It can't be special summon any ways. You can discard this card and target one Necros monster, one Necros card in the graveyard, except for Necros Unicorn, and add it to your hand. Then use the effects of Necros Unicorn once per turn. Negate the effects of face-up monsters onto the field that were special summoned for the extra deck. Oh yeah, good stuff. Now that's it for the ritual part. Now we're on towards our just regular monsters here. So we're going to having 1 Manju of the 1,000 Hands, because it allows you to go ahead and get a normal summon or a flip summon as a ritual monster or a ritual spell from your deck to your hand. It is a main go-to for it, so you need to have it. Running 2 Shuret, Strategist of the Necros. 3 is a little too cloggy. 2 is great. Ritual summon exactly 1 Necros monster with a card of the effect that uses the effects of monsters. This card can be used as an entire requirement. This card is tributed by a card effect. You can add 1 warrior type Necros monster ritual from your deck to your hand, and you can only use the effects of Shuret once per turn. Now on to the newest stuff that we have. We have 3 Avents, the Swordsman of the Necros. If you ritual summon exactly one Necro monster with ritual monster with effect that requires the use of monsters, this card you control can be used for the entire tribute. When this card is a normal summon, you can special summon one Necros monster from your deck, except for events. And if this card is tributed by a card effect, you can add any number of the banished Necros monsters with different names to your hand. This helps out a lot. It replenishes off from the hand, and you could use it as a full requirement, which is great. Then we are running 3 Milia, Dance Priestess of the Necros. If you ritual summon exactly one Necros monster with the effects that require the use of the monsters, this card can be used for the entire tribute. You can only use each of the effects of Amelia, Dance Priestess of the Necros once per turn. If you have a warrior Necros monster on your field or into the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. If this card is a normal summon or special summon, you can add one Necros monster ritual monster or one Necros spell from your deck to your hand. This thing is up in price, honestly. This thing is hefty in price. I think it's still $10 now, or maybe dropped down a little bit down to like $7. But either way, it's still a main setup card for this deck, so it's very good. So that is it for the monsters. And now we're going to go on towards the spells, and the spells are pretty familiar with what you guys have. It just is like a couple of cards that ended up making it up just a little bit up the ante from the last time we did this list. So the newest one we have here is Divine Mere. 3 Necros Divine Mere. During the main phase, you ritual summon one Necros ritual monster from your hand or banishment by tributing monsters from your hand, field, or sending Necros monsters from your extra deck. Or sending Necros monsters from your extra deck to the graveyard whose levels total equal or exceed this level. During your main phase, you can banish this card and add one Necros monster from your graveyard, add one Necros spell from your deck to your hand. So this gets out all the other spells that you could possibly want in the process of it all. And then we're going to be going with 2 Nekroz Cycle. We already know what this does. It allows you to go ahead and get off from your hand or graveyard with levels to equal into this. And the ritual summon tributes exactly the total levels of the monsters, which is great. Then we have 2 Necros Mere. This one counts out for the graveyard. It lets you to go ahead and ritual summon off from the graveyard, which is great. We have 2 Kaleidoscope. This allows you to go ahead and ritual summon off from the extra deck, which is cool. Then we have 3 Preparation of Rites. It's Preparation of Rites. It allows you to go ahead and get a level 7 or lower ritual monster from your deck to your hand, and then you could add a ritual spell card from your graveyard to your hand. This really helps out in the most amount of ways, because it basically is the rota for the deck, so it needs to help out as much as it can possible. Finally, on our traps, we're going to be going with 3 Imperm. It's Imperm. You have to have Imperm. I'm not running Ash because it would be too blocky, so I'm going to go with Imperm instead. We cycle around so much with this deck anyways, so we don't even need to worry about for having any hand traps, basically. Now on towards our extra deck monsters. It's very small, but it's workable. We have 1 Crimson Dragon. We want to have 1 Herald of the Arc Light, 1 number 41 Babushka, 1 Topologic Zerboros, 1 Marinesis Coral Anemone, 1 Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. And then our Nightmare package, we have 1 Nightmare Phoenix and 1 Nightmare Cerberus. I know it's very small, but I mean, really, in a realistic sense, we don't need a whole lot of extra deck monsters when you think about it. I mean, a lot of them will be used, but not all of them will be used, because we're going to have a lot of things over there, the Necros, that are going to be coming out and usually utilizing their effects. They're already going to be coming out regardless, so it doesn't even matter at that point. In any case, that is the deck. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys want to add stuff into this thing, feel free to comment down below. Like and subscribe as always. And I will see you guys in the next time. Peace out.